I'm getting out of this side of the back seat of the Hyundai Veloster because I can't get out of that side. One of the keynotes on this vehicle, asymmetrical doors. 2 here, 1 over there. That one's longer. This one's small. There's a lot more to this car than just that strangeness. Let's drive the 2012 Hyundai Veloster, brand new model for them, and check the tech. Two things struck me about the Veloster the first minute I got in. First of all, this 7-inch color LCD is standard, though it doesn't always have nav. That's an optional package we'll get to. And it has acres of nasty plastic. Hard plastic everywhere with kind of a, I don't know if that's something in between a faux carbon fiber and a little sort of a herringbone. But it's not real attractive, but bear the car's price point in mind at around 18 grand. To have this full head unit, you got to option up for the tech package, $2,000 more, and it requires something called the style package, which is $2,000 as well. So let's say it's $4 grand to go CNET style like I'm going to show you. I like the Hyundai head unit. I have for a long time. All your favorite media sources are there. AM, FM, no HD radio. Satellite radio is XM. You get traffic from that as well when you're in the navigation. This is a nice looking map. I think this is one of the better rendered out there. And for a car at this price range, that's saying something. It's a touchscreen, of course, and quite responsive. I don't find that it has any lag to speak of, and the buttons basically react the way you want them to when you hit them. You got an optical slot right here for your CD, and there's also a USB aux, classic Hyundai Kia stuff. They just about all have this, which gives you iPod, USB, and anything else via an aux jack. With the nav package, we've bumped ourselves up to $2,000 tech package. We also get Bluetooth streaming. I don't believe that that's in the car without that package. You get decent controls for Bluetooth streaming, no advance or backtrack, and minimal meta tags. And notice it does have support for a Pandora app on your smartphone through Bluetooth streaming as well. And you've got the backup camera here. Again, that's part of this navigation or tech package. Pretty basic, just gives you some distance markings. It also includes rear sensors. The style package, the $2,000 package you've got to have before you get the tech package, which is kind of tricky stuff, brings you the Dimension audio system, like 450 watts, and it's actually sounding pretty darn good for a car in this price class. Now this car has Hyundai BlueLink, kind of an OnStar on steroids, including POI search and download with agent assistance, the usual SOS and roadside help, valet boundaries and stolen vehicle slowdown and tracking. You can share your location via Facebook, use voice command to compose SMS texts, and with an app on your smartphone, lock, unlock, remote start, and blow the horn and flick the lights off and on. You see, we have the 6-speed manual here. That's your base gearbox. You can also get a 6-cog dual clutch, a DCT, for $1,250 more. Ah yes, there's that telltale click. It's a direct injection car, gas direct injection, no turbos or any nonsense like that. 1.6 liter, kind of small. In fact, about the smallest DI car I think we've tested, and one of the smaller in the industry. Gets 138 horsepower, 123 foot-pounds of torque. The car only weighs 2,700 pounds, so those numbers aren't as concerning as they seem. You get to 60 in about 8.5 seconds while delivering 2840 mpg with the manual. 40 is the magic number these days. If you get the DCT, you lose that headline, and you end up with 2938. So you pick up one in the city, but lose 2 on the freeway. Now let's go see what it's like on both. Well, the first thing you notice in this Veloster is there's not a lot of velocity in the Veloster. 2 words, gutless. Unfortunately, the numbers on this engine don't lie. It's lacking some power that it really kind of needs. So that's a little disappointing. Beyond that, the gearbox is a nice one. The handling is fine. It's not dramatically sporty, but this isn't a sport trim car. I bet they'll add a turbo sport trim later. And the steering is a little bit technical, shall we say. It's electric power steering, and certainly around town as you're driving and nibbling around, or if you're out on the road, it's a little numb. It's precise in a clean, linear sense, but it doesn't give you any road feedback. All in all, it's a perfectly nice car to drive if it had more under the throttle. It really doesn't. It sort of doesn't answer when you get on the pedal, not with anything convincing. That's the main theme I take away from driving the Veloster. Okay, the Veloster is about an $18,000 ride, but to get it CNET style, you got to add the style package for $2 grand, which is mostly panoramic roof and upgraded audio. All the other tech comes in the tech package, $2,000 more, but you have to have the style package to get the tech package. So assume you're going to add $4 grand and buy this guy for about $22.